The following video contains the 100th episode of what's it called? Boy Larry Fantastic Force.
Dude, it's LarryBoy Fanatic.
Oh, whatever. So, viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, why are you saying viewer discretion advised?
Oh. Okay, so, fruit roll up the film. Okay, video over. Wow! Slipped on my own peel. Shout out to Top Banana.
Dude, you gotta do a better job next time.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Shout out to Jimmy Davis.
Okay, let's start the intro. Let's start the film. Or video. Okay, let's start the YouTube video. Welcome to the show, everyone.
I am that hero!
Hey guys, this is the LarryBoy Fanatic, and what you just saw was a fan-made intro sent in by SMIBB Productions. I hope I said your name right. That was nice of them to make that intro, so subscribe to their channel and tell them LarryBoy Fanatic sent you. Anyways guys, yep, you saw the title, 100 episode! Not only will we look back at some of my past videos, but I'll also talk about how I started my YouTube channel. Yeah. Where to begin? Well, first off, there's been some ups and downs. It's been like a roller coaster. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. But don't worry, there's a happy ending, I promise you. So without further ado, grab some snacks, sit back and relax, and enjoy this 100th episode of LarryBoy Fanatic. Guys, this one's for you. So I've talked about this on an article that I wrote for Vocal, and I'll leave a link in the description. So I've talked about it before, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it again today. I grew up with LarryBoy as my favorite superhero. Back in the 6th grade was when I fell in love with this character. I was so fascinated by his loving and funny character in VeggieTales. In fact, I remember my grandma surprising me with the VHS tapes of VeggieTales, and the ones that I gravitated towards was the Fit from Outer Space episode and Rumor Weed episode. I think she got those at a thrift store or whatever, but whatever, they were VHS tapes and it was VeggieTales, so I gave them a watch. And there was another time when my grandma surprised me with the LarryBoy plushie. I remember one time after visiting the dentist, and I come home and it was like, there he was, the LarryBoy plushie. And it was like, oh my gosh, that was one of the happiest days of my life. By the way, I still have that plush toy to this day. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. But what really stays with me and means a whole lot is how LarryBoy has been there for me whenever I needed him, especially during my school days. Now I'm talking middle school, high school, and college. Now, when I was bullied and harassed throughout the 8th grade, well, LarryBoy was there at home and I could watch some of his videos. And while most of the girls in high school either dated somebody or got laid, well, I was at home watching LarryBoy videos. Well, the homework came first and then the videos. Yeah, I didn't, and I still don't have a lot of friends. I usually have my family, and that's been most of my life now. Whenever life is sour, LarryBoy is always there to comfort me. I mean, he was my rock, my crutch. he got me through life, and I owe him everything. I wish I could tell him thank you, if it's possible.
Let's be superheroes.
But eventually, I would thank him with this channel. And here's how I would do that. Now, I didn't discover YouTube until I had started my undergraduate studies at the University of the Incarnate Word, and this was back in mid-2011. I would say the fall of 2011. I remember discovering pretty good channels and personalities like the Nostalgia Critic and the Angry Grandpa Show. I was amazed at the prospect of doing videos and making a living out of it. It's like, really? You can make videos and make a living out of it? Yeah, that was something that I never thought of doing before. So when 2014 had rolled in, I decided to start my own YouTube channel. Now I'll admit, I didn't know what I was doing at first. In fact, I made some mistakes along the way. Yeah, some stupid ones and some mediocre. At first it was like, okay, I'm just gonna film vlogs just like other YouTubers that vlog. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done because I was getting only 10 or 20 views per video, and I remember having like, I don't know, 10 subscribers at one point, and all I did were vines and reaction videos. So apparently no one was watching. 10 or 20 views means that nobody's watching. However, I thought of bringing LarryBoy into the channel to see what that would do. At one point I would vlog about him, and then in the next, I would read a chapter in one of the Cartoon Adventures chapter books, making it a limited series. Yeah, I did that with what's it called? LarryBoy and the Emperor of Envy. Yeah, I did a limited series where I would read a chapter in that book, like all the way till the end. And before I knew it, I was seeing the views grow slightly. But then I realized something. I had something to talk about. I had a niche. Because from what I understand and how people do YouTube videos, you need to have a niche in order to make your channel more recognizable. So yeah, that's where LarryBoy came in. I did LarryBoy videos, and eventually LarryBoy Fanatic became my persona. In 2014, I didn't have any commitments other than my work-study job at Incarnate Word. At the time, I didn't have a lot of friends. Even if I did, it was like a revolving door. People would just come and go out of my life. And I was and still am sick of it. I'm sick of people just like coming and going, and relationships being a touch and go. Again, the revolving door. I hate it. So I really needed something to fill the void. That was one of the reasons why I turned to YouTube, to make something of my life. Because a lot of people have told me, or at least indicated to me, that writing books wasn't going to get me far in life. Hell, even my own father told me that it was impossible to live like that, to live off of writing books. So I went ahead and made videos, and like I said, I made stupid and mediocre mistakes during the first couple of years on YouTube. Before LarryBoy Fanatic, I was doing vlogs and reaction videos, but then in 2016, I brought my persona LarryBoy Fanatic into the fold, and I began devoting my time and energy on making videos talking about LarryBoy videos, products, topics, etc. In fact, all I needed was my LarryBoy t-shirt, hat, and iPad to get the job done. Like, I didn't have this microphone back then, or filter for it, or this other equipment, but I was getting along just fine.
You know what, guys? I think now would be a good time to plug in a little bit of merch.
Dolphin Princess is about a young woman who goes off to sea and she turns into a dolphin. And that's when she realizes there's a lot more to her than what she previously thought. And along with that, there's a sorcerer eel that wants to get rid of her. Yeah. I'm more of a fantasy type person. I grew up reading fantasy, and it's a pretty good homage to the fantasy world. And yes, that's basically Dolphin Princess. I've been working on that series for years. In fact, the first book I've written for 3 years. It took 3 years to brainstorm, write, rewrite, and find a publisher. And luckily, I found Barnes & Noble Press. which I can self-publish this book with. And it's been out for a good while. I think 2018 was when I published it. Yeah, so please go check it out. It's a really good read, I promise you. It's been a great experience, by the way. Drawing and coloring my mascot with the stylus on my laptop computer, it's amazing. And I eventually did the same thing with Whatsoever Critic, and I made her persona like cartoony.
Wait, Fanatic! It's important to know that Dr. Flurry is voiced by writer Mark Steele. Okay, but didn't he co-write this movie with Mike Nawrocki? And that reminds me, Mike Nawrocki co-wrote LarryBoy and the Bad Apple, which was a much better movie than this one. Well, maybe this movie might not be as bad.
And it's nice to know that I have the love and support of my fans. So, thank you guys so much.
I would like to give a massive shout out to LarryBoy Fanatic, aka Veronica Gonzalez, for good LarryBoy videos. And here's just, LarryBoy toy from the old list I got from eBay.
Now would be a good time to tell you about the future. First off, I'll still cover LarryBoy topics and merch and do reviews just like I normally would. I mean, come on, that's not going away anytime soon. Second, I'll be doing more non-LarryBoy reviews, which by the way, on my blog right now, you'll see that I've posted a collage of the things that I'll be reviewing in the future, along with a list of what they are. Some of those shows I've teased in my past videos, but never got around to reviewing because of the time and schedules that I had, and I was super busy all the time. But don't worry, they're coming. I promise you that. Third, looking back at the LarryBoy videos that I've reviewed already, I think they can use a little makeover. The reason why I mainly used still images in those reviews was because I didn't want to infringe copyright. And I wasn't sure at the time how restrictive YouTube was when it came to fair use. So now that I've tested the waters enough, I'll go ahead and bring you guys Redux reviews. The way it was meant to be reviewed. Using clips, stills, more of LarryBoy Fanatic and Whatsoever Critic. Now mind you, I'll only be re-reviewing videos that didn't use my LarryBoy Fanatic mascot. So the League of Incredible Vegetables review is fine as is. So as of today, when this video has been uploaded, I've already started working on these future projects. So be sure to subscribe for more content and share with friends and family. And finally, I can't stop saying thank you to all you guys, to all my viewers and subscribers for bringing me at almost 500 subs. It hasn't been easy. For those of you who follow Whatsoever Critic's blog, you may have learned that my channel got demonetized back in 2018 because we didn't meet YouTube's guidelines that we needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, just so we're clear, this is nobody's fault here. This happened due to the second adpocalypse that made YouTube change its policies in early 2018. And they restricted their partner program to channels that exceeded 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. This meant that bigger channels were going to get paid, while smaller channels like mine had to either work harder or quit. Fortunately, I decided to work harder, and guess what? It's paying off. Because in 2018, we only had about, I'd say, 250 subscribers. But now we're almost at 500. And guys, that means a lot to me. Thank you guys for the support. I mean, granted, money is no issue here. In fact, I freelance and blog for a living, so I'm already earning revenue elsewhere. So whatever happens, whether I reach 1,000 subs or higher within a year or a few years from now, I'm gonna be okay. Again, thank you guys. It means so much to me. All of the support, all the likes and shares, thank you. And to thank you guys some more, I'm gonna end this 100 episode with a sneak peek of my next video. So please enjoy, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on this video and please subscribe to the channel. Again, it means a whole lot. Thank you guys. yeah, I can't stop saying thank you. It means so much. Anyways, thanks everyone. And until next time, this has been the LarryBoy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the LarryBoy universe. And yeah, happy 100th episode. See you guys.
So yeah, thanks Dylan for helping out with the intro. It was much appreciated.